Hello, my Vibe Tribe. Welcome back to the Daily Vibe, and that I actually mean because I got kicked out. Seriously, my wireless connection is not weak, but for some reason, I guess somebody didn't like what I was saying, and curtains for me. So, take two. Let's try this again. I saw an eyeball pop on. I'm assuming that's baby sibling. Hello again, baby sibling. It's nice to see you once more. Um, that just kind of sums up the week. But since apparently winging it is not my jam this week, which usually it is because I'm fairly good at improving and winging it, I'm going with our old favorite, the Affirmators deck. The self-help without the self-helpiness. And before I got booted, I shuffled and got this card. Courage. You know what? Let me see what the next one is. Maybe there was a reason. No, that's not it. No judgment. We talked about judgment already. So, it is baby sibling. Hello. So, as we were talking about, courage was the card that came up this week and or today, and it's been following baby sibling and I think I know why for me. You finally remove all these blocks, and then all of a sudden you put your own blocks on because you're afraid to move forward. And you know what? Baby sibling said maybe we're supposed to do a bonus card, which is funny because I was thinking the same thing. So let's do one more shuffle, and then we're going to do two cards today. Fun Friday. Things to think on Friday, but today is Fun Friday. You know what? Let's change that. I think we'll do things to think on Thursday, and then Friday we'll do Fun Friday. So, that way the things to think on Thursday, you have 4 days to think about it. Because you'll have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then Fun Friday. Hey, how about that? There's been a shift in the order. All right, let's see what magic comes up on this one. Peacefulness. Okay. Oh my God. Well, without courage, there's no peacefulness, right? So let's read courage first. Hang on to your britches, boys, because, the end gets a little... Whew. So anyways, no one is fearless. No one. But even though I'm not fearless, I am courageous. When fear shows up, I don't run away from it. I use my courage to conquer it. My courage allows me to walk right up to that fear and kick it in the nuts. Then quickly hide behind someone bigger until it goes away. Sorry about the nuts part, guys. That's why I said hold on to your britches. But I see the point. Except the funny thing about the courage is it says, kick it in the nuts and quickly hide behind someone bigger until it goes away. But is that really having courage if you're hiding behind someone? Don't don't bite off more than you can chew, is basically what this is saying. And, it is cute being the little mouse. And, I think that's how we all feel sometimes. Like we're like this rock amongst the trees. Just, wow, everything is just in 20 directions and you can't see past your nose. And, that's kind of how it feels sometimes. It's like I was saying, when you put up, you get rid of all these blocks and then you put up another block and you're like, oh, how do I get rid of this one? It's not hard to get rid of that one because you put it up. I have been, it was like street work, right? In California, the 405 freeway in between Orange County and LA, which ironically is called the San Diego Freeway. Yeah, okay, I'll let you think on that one for a while. It is always under construction. I swear, every freeway in Southern California always seems to be under construction. But that's kind of it. You finish it and then you're like, ooh, let's do more. So you're always causing these traffic jams in your life, and they're unnecessary traffic jams. Now, as far as the freeways go, I get it. They're expanding. But it seemed like a good analogy at the time. So let's just go with it. Now, peacefulness. That looks like a little gypsy, wagon. But the pioneers wish they had that when they were crossing this country. Anyways, peacefulness. I have a peaceful, tranquil, and untroubled heart. This is where I choose to spend my time. I can bring guests, but any person, thought, or event that brings drama or chaos is not invited. My heart is a special property, and I'm going to keep it that way so we can all keep enjoying it, and I can get my security deposit back. You know, baby sibling said she saw it in my face that we needed a bonus card, and the first one I picked up was no judgment. So when and I put it back because I thought, no, it's not going to work. So when she said something, I decided to shuffle it. And I tell you, these cards hit home for me today. They really, really do. It takes courage to have peacefulness. And I know it may not seem like it does. You know, like, oh, well, how can courage have anything to do with peacefulness? You know, certain people go through things in life. You know, things happen, events happen, you know, and the only way to find our peace is to have courage. It is the courage to accept that there can be this wonderful peace in your life, you know, this great command of peace in your life. And it really does take courage. It's like I just said, you know, I mean, I got rid of all these blocks, right? And I was like, yeah, let's go. We're at the new starting line, and yeah, I'm going to jump off the proverbial ledge, but I'm hanging on to that ledge by a pinky. Oh, it's like a cartoon, you know, and it's just like, get off, just let go, you know. And I think it's because, you know, sometimes we get so settled into the way we have lived our life for so long, you know, worry or wondering or, you know, just holding ourselves back by putting all these negative things out into the world. And once we have the courage to let that go, you know, we can find that peacefulness. I had a text thread going with baby sibling yesterday, and this morning she replied to me and said, you know what, just, you know, follow the flow. And when I say that, you know, I'm holding on by a pinky to the ledge, it's because I have trouble trusting. Trusting is very hard. It is a roadblock for me. But I'm learning, and to be honest with you, I trust so much more on a higher level than I ever used to before. But for some reason, I don't trust myself. And I think I talked about this the other day. So I need to let go. I need to pull that pinky back and just learn to fly, you know. But it does take courage. But you know, ironically, the mouse has a cape. See, it's just saying, let go, Shelly, let go and let's fly. So there you go. Let's let go and fly, like the little mouse with the cape. And red briefs. I might skip the red briefs. I don't know, that might be kind of sassy looking. But otherwise the mouse is naked, so I don't think anyone wants to see that. However, straying off the topic. Welcome to my adventure. It's like a Shelly roller coaster, Shell Bell, the Shell coaster. But yeah, courage and peacefulness so go together. You know, you have to have the courage to embrace your life. You know, I mean, look at that. It says, I have peaceful, tranquil, and untroubled heart. This is where I choose to spend my time. I can bring guests, but any person, thought, or event that brings drama or chaos is not invited. Sometimes we create our own chaos and drama and thoughts and bring them into our own homes, and then we fill it with that. So then you kind of lower the vibe in there, right? So I think we need to just learn to trust, learn to let go, learn to move forward. I know I was talking about Mom and Sissy a lot this week. And you know, I think sometimes we hold on so tight because we're afraid to move forward. And I think we're afraid to move forward because I think there's some subconscious thing that says, what if I forget them? You're never going to forget these people. These are the people that are always going to be in your heart, no matter where you go in life, no matter where you move on to, how you move forward, and how you choose to move forward. The people that have, you know, that you've lost in your life, they're always going to be there. They're always going to be right here, you know. If, you know, like I said, I have a way to connect with them, and I'm very grateful for that. And, you know, as hard as that is sometimes, because you really want to feel that hug, sometimes it's just something you have to accept. It's not an easy acceptance. It's a hard acceptance, because now you're accepting that this person is physically gone from your life. Even if they've been gone for a while, you are physically accepting that they are no longer physically, human body present in your life, but that they're there watching you. They're there, looking after you and making sure that you are okay, and that, they're going to push you in the right directions. Even if you don't believe in those things, your angels, your guides, your higher powers, God, the universe, they're all there pushing you forward. And when you trip, they catch you. It may not feel like it. It may hurt like shit, and it may hurt like super hell. But they've caught you because you realize, hey, maybe somebody's trying to tell me something. So a lot of times it takes that courage to be able to see these things. It takes that courage to move forward and to accept the fact that things are different in your life. Maybe you didn't want that to happen. Maybe you were so pissed off and angry that these things happened in your life. But that was behind you. One of my mom's favorite sayings was, don't look back, you're not going that way. Generally, she said that when I was, just crying over, an ex-boyfriend or something, but the words are so poignant, and they're so perfect. And, every time I would say something that happened back here, she would just tell me, babe, don't look back. You're not going that way. Why do you keep looking back? Just keep moving forward. But that was her favorite saying, and I get it, because when she did have her cancer, she chose 3 weeks before she passed to stop her treatment. She's like, I don't want to live like this. And that took so much courage, and it brought her to a place of peace. I know that when we had, my mom was very Catholic, when we had Father Jacob come in, he gave her the anointing of the sick. I think it used to be called the last rites, but high political correctness. Seriously, she was dying. It was not the anointing of, it was the anointing of the sick, but she was not getting better. But whatever you want to call it, I heard her. My dad and I heard her. And my dad is not religious by any means, but we both heard her sigh. It was like a sigh of relief, and then she passed away the next day. And it was a hard moment, but it was a beautiful moment. And then when she did pass, she left me with a funny moment. It's a Lucas family tradition that when something big is happening, someone's in the bathroom. This time I was in the bathroom. So, but she left me with that laugh. She made sure that we were going to be taken care of, that we were going to be okay, and I have to be okay with that. I have to accept that. I never got to see Sissy. I saw Sissy the morning that she passed, and I have to accept the fact that that is a solid moment in my life. That is a moment in my life that I will be able to hold close and treasure, because a lot of people didn't get that. I was with her the last night that she was alive. I stayed with her that night to just take care of her. And then, second shift was coming in as I was going to work, and we lost her that day. And there's a level of acceptance that I have to have with that. I had a lot of anger over it that nobody called me. I had a lot of animosity because, it felt like sibling and I were being pushed aside. But, she was our best friend. She was our sister. And there's an acceptance there that I have to have when it comes to that. So acceptance is hard. It takes courage, but it also brings peace. So whatever situation you're going through, for me, it's just, like I said, I put up these blocks because I've been so afraid to move forward. And I think part of it is I was afraid to move forward without these two strong women in my life. But you know what? I've been blessed with two other strong women in my life. Sometimes we all may be a hot mess, but we're never a hot mess together. So sometimes baby sibling and I are a hot mess together. Sorry, baby sibling. But you know what? We have each other to lean on. And my two siblings, my cousin, who is baby sibling, and my best friend, who is older sibling, they are the strength in my life. My dad is the strength in my life. My dad is very much like my mom. And I think if he had the words emblazoned in his head, "Don't look back, you're not going that way," he would say it to me all the time. But I'm careful not to use it around him because I don't want him using it on me. So, anyways, it feels good to laugh. So I know this is a healing moment for me. I hope it is a healing moment for whoever needs that healing moment out there. And you know what? I'm going to put these in the comments, obviously. But Baby Sibling said, yes, we can be messes together always. And this is why we have people on our outsides that come in and scoop us up and tell us, get the hell over it. Oh God, I hate when people tell me to calm down or get over it. Never tell a woman to calm down. That is the worst. And if you're a woman telling a woman to calm down, you better duck, because that'll probably get bad. But no, it's, you know, it's like the quote I read yesterday. Accept the glorious mess that you are. None of us are perfect. We're all little wackadoodle in our own way, and that's what makes us individuals. That's what makes us fun. You know, like I said, even with identical twins. At the beginning of last month, I had dinner with one of my good friends, and she has twin daughters, and you know, she made sure that they were in separate classes because she wanted them to be individual. I mean, they are identical, but she wanted them to have their own personal individual personalities, and they do, you know. And I think that's what makes each and every one of us so special, is that we are individuals. So, you know, go out there, have courage to find your peace. And that is Fun Friday. I'm not sure how that was fun. Have courage to find your peace. But you know what? This is a brand new thing called Fun Fridays, you know. So we bumped things to think on. Well, we bumped things to think on back to Thursday. So, you know, it's now Thursday has a thing. Thursday has a thing. It has to have a thing. It was feeling lonely and left out. So, Baby Sibling, have a great day. Have a wonderful weekend. Everybody else watching this, have a great day and a wonderful weekend. And I hope that this season brings you all the magic that you've been hoping for. You know, all the love, the peace, the joy, the healing, whatever healing you might need. 2020 has been like the superior shit show, at least of my entire life. But, you know, oh, Baby Sibling had a good one. Go with the Flow Fridays. You know what? Maybe we'll do Fun Fridays, and when we can't find anything fun, we'll do the Go with the Flow Fridays. But, because every day is kind of a go with the flow. But, yeah, I'll think about that. So, thank you for your input. I see, I love this. This is how we bounce things off each other. But, I kind of miss her showing up in the background, because that was freaking hilarious. I mean, that was distracting, and it was a fun distracting. So anyways, again, one more time, here we go. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Have a happy Friday. It's Aloha Friday. Go out there. Punch today in the face if you want. Hug it if you want. Hug a tree if you want to. It's very therapeutic. You know, it's an awkward year, but let's just make the best of it. Let's do what we can to make the best of it. So, happy Friday. Have a great day.